For Hot Wheels collectors, Fordham has been very fruitful. This was a good couple of weeks ago, so whenever I'm uploading this, it's probably ages ago. But went to Fordham, found a whole load of nice toy cars. Also, as well, went to another car boot sale because unfortunately the wind was a bit powerful that day, and a lot of people were put off by it, so we decided to go to the other one as well. But first up, we have this cool E-Type Jaguar 2+2 from Corgi Junior Whiz Wheels. I think I have one of these already in red, maybe yellow. I know I had one. Still very cool. Bit play worn, but still nice nonetheless. One of those really cool ones. Next we have this interesting one. It's from Hot Wheels. Now Race Grooves did a video on Christmas NASCAR related ones. I don't think this is Christmas related, but it's definitely Hot Wheels NASCAR related. Very nice. I'm not sure if it did have something in the corner there, but that's the only side where there's no glass. Excuse me, as you can see. Very cool model. It does have 1989 Mattel Ink China on it, written on the base there. But again, still a very cool model of car indeed. Definitely one of those real oddity ones. Next we have a Matchbox Superfast Citroen BM. The Citroens, of course, I do love them for their craziness. This, of course, has opening doors. Very cool looking. Very strange looking front end. Still nice though. No working suspension, because it is an earlier Matchbox from the 70s. It was only later on in sort of like the 80s, or if it wasn't a Superfast that it had the suspension. Ages ago I found a strange vehicle from Matchbox. Well, I found another one. The Freeman Intercity Commuter in orange. One sticker tampo remains on this side, the other side missing. I really want to know if this was a real car or whether this was a prototype. Because if it was, then why wasn't it made into mass production? Because it looks absolutely brilliant. I mean, you've even got a luggage rack in the middle there. And this is perfect because it's actually sort of like the coming or going car. Still very cool. Wouldn't mind having one, but probably, again, prototype, no idea. Next we have a Saab Sonnet 3. This was supposed to be Saab's sports car. It wasn't. Limited production, I think, on these. Cool little feature is it does have an opening rear end there to reveal a very shallow boot. Bit of plastic. Cool car. Very nice model indeed. To find. One that I didn't have. Next we have a Corgi Rocket Ford Capri. Very play worn, this one. But again, it's a Capri. Good British car. Also as well, the tow bar on the back of this is huge. Look at that. Buckled as well, so it probably means it's been sort of like raced with it. It is a Corgi Rocket because it's got that black piece on the bottom. That's how you can tell if it says Corgi Rockets, if it's got these type of wheels with the big star in them, and if it's got sort of like the black underside. However, there's one exception to that. I'll show you in a minute when we get to it. Because next we have the Matchbox Ford Capri from 1970. Cool feature about this, it's in lovely pinky purple. Has an opening bonnet as well. Seems to be I'm picking up more Capris nowadays. They're obviously not that well collected. Unfortunately missing the tow bar. Has the bit of plastic on it, which would be part of the interior, because you can tell the interior is that colour, and that would be attached to the interior. A real shame, but still nice. Next we have this cool Peterbilt tanker. I know it's called that because I have one of these already. Not this one though, in beautiful Spectraflame metallic purple thing, I think. Nice black flame back end as well. Very cool. Although if that was on the side of it, I'd be a bit worried. Because is that real or is that supposed to be a fake? Because if it's on fire, then get away because it's going to go bang. Next we have quite a rare beast on the roads nowadays. We have this Vectra/Cavalier GSI 2000. This is quite a rare beast nowadays. I think probably because they were limited production, they weren't exactly popular. It's a nice looking vehicle, but it's just not very popular. It wasn't. But again, most things back in the 80s weren't very popular. Still nice though. Here's that one exception. It's a Corgi Juniors Whiz Wheels Pininfarina Monlendo. I'm going to let everybody try and work out what the hell that says. Camera, out of focus. But again, it is a very strange looking vehicle. It's almost, I thought it was sort of like something that went in the water, but no. It's very, very interesting. Probably another prototype, but again, as you can see, it hasn't got on the underside the black ones like the Capri, but it still does have the fairly spaced wheels. Very cool vehicle indeed, that. As well as this Super Chevy, or 57 Chevy, complete with opening front end. Now, I do have this one already, I think in black and red. I think I remember I did have one in black and red. Cool opening bonnet on the front end, that is pretty cool. All that front end of plastic is chrome as well. That's usually broken off or missing. Very minty car indeed. I like it when I get minty cars like that. Next we have this cool Cadillac Alante. I've already got one of these in black, and I have another one. I don't think I have it in silver though. If I do, then whoops. But either way, I've now got one. If I do have it in silver, this will be up for trades. I will say in the comments below. But again, I don't think I have that one. Now, you know I like my Super GTs. Well, here is a Super GT BR9/10. It's actually, I can actually identify this car. It's the Lotus Aurora. That's the one with the sort of like back end that's sort of like not supposed to be there. It's definitely a Lotus Aurora, but it's called a Super GT. So it does show that some of the Super GTs are based on like popular cars. Now this next one, I have no idea on its name. It's from 1992, but well, there you go. I was thinking it's Twang Thang, but then I thought no, because it's missing the guitars, and those guitars are part of the moulding. Loving the crazy wheels though. Really wish Hot Wheels would bring these type of wheels back, because they're just so crazy. No idea on the actual name of this vehicle, because Mattel I don't think are very useful, but either way it's still a cool model. Next we have a Lamborghini Countach LP500S in yellow. The only main complaint about this is the fact that the wing looks like it was added at a later date, because there's a lot of off-cast on it, so it looks like it was supposed to be a wing, but then Lambo said, no, we got to have a wing on it. We are Lamborghini, we want a wing on it. Very cool Countach, little logo, bull on the front end, very cool. All metal as well. Next we have this awesome command vehicle in the airport thing. Now this is of course the classic vehicle I showed you a couple of ages ago. It used to have an opening door, that bit there, if you got the camper, that door there would open with a little switch underneath it. This one though, in very good condition indeed. Very nice vehicle. Just one that I picked up because I thought, hey, I don't have that. Next we have this cool Beetle, which is a very nice VW Beetle. It is Dragon Wheels, and the reason why it's called Dragon Wheels is because it is a dragster. Cool little vehicle. Only slight complaint is the fact that at some stage or another it has obviously come disconnected, so someone decided to stick the right size nail in the back there. Unless that's supposed to be like it, in which case just goes to show you what sort of problems Lesney or Matchbox were having back in the 70s. So yeah. Still cool though. Next we have a British icon. It's the MG 1100. Quite a rare beast is the MG version. Usually you'd see this as the Austin 1100. This is the MG. Very cool. Cool feature about this, has a doggy in the back. I noticed that when I got it home. Also you have the driver in the front as well. Cool little vehicle. It's got MG written on the back of it as well. Well, it would. But again, cool little vehicle, little tow bar. Cool little vehicle. They're not too bad cars. Bit too fiddly. And don't have a big enough boot. Next we have quite a rare beast. We have a Ford Zodiac Mark IV. Now, this is an extremely rare beast on the UK roads, mostly because these were banger raced quite often. So if you find one, expect rust. Unless you find a good one, in which case expect to pay at least upwards of about maybe £5 grand plus for a decent one that's not got any rust and has been well looked after. If you're wanting to find a cheaper one, you're going to need a lot of work. Anyway, here's the cool thing about the Zodiac. Big boot, because it could do that. It had the engine in the front, but also had the tyre. So that's the reason why the bonnet is like a mile long. So it wasn't the Americans that invented long front-ended cars, it was us. They just copied us from the Zodiac. Also, the other one that's quite rare as well about that is the Zephyr, which is just as rare. Same model, but just slightly different. Next we have a Hightailor. I already had this model from a couple of episodes ago, but this one's more mintier. This one actually has all the tampos on it. Very, very cool vehicle indeed. Also as well, on DeviantArt, there is a variation to this one. Driver inside can be yellow. I have seen that and I'm very interested. Next we have another Super GT. It's the BR1516. Cool little model. Basic tampos on top as well, just a lightning bolt. Next we have another Corgi Rockets. Corgi Rockets. We have a Chevrolet Astro I. No idea if this was a real production car, but a cool feature about this is the fact the back end opens. There is an engine in the back there. Very small one. Might have been a prototype, that, I'm not sure. We have a cool forklift truck, complete with forks and everything. Usually you'd find this missing the forks or just be the green thing, but no, I found it with everything. And next we have the coolest truck. We have a MB low bed trailer with a DAF 3300 space cab. But it is in the Porsche logo. Look at that. Absolutely lovely, lovely truck to have. Even has both back doors on it as well. Can't fit anything in there, but still cool. Like I say, that was a mixture between Fordenham and the one that I usually go to. Also as well, I went to Fordenham, and a couple of days ago I was talking to someone on Facebook about how I'd like to find a card in Majoretti. Well, as it turns out, I found a card in Majoretti, and quite a rare one as well, along with some other rareness as well. Here we have a Majoretti Sonic Flashers Special Forces, carded. How cool is that? I now have a Majoretti carded one. No year on these, unfortunately, but judging by the fact that it has an old Asda sticker for $1.99, which is pretty damn rare nowadays, because in fact that's an early Asda advert, because it's in orange, and that sort of says to me about 80s, because that's when Job Centre and WH Smith was in brown. Also as well, I found a load of these, all grouped up. I think I paid £1, maybe £2 for them. We have these Racing Champions, 1/44th scale replicas of these, as you can see, 1999 edition. These are all carded, and they're just so small. Look at them. They're almost Micro Machines, but they're not Micro Machines. And the price of these was $1.39. I know I don't know what store they came from, but there they are. There's that one. Very cool. These are just cool little things. I never saw these, so I thought, oh, I'll have them because they're quite interesting. So we've got another one, $1.29. They're all pretty much the same sort of thing. Famous racing car people, probably who are now either dead or retired. I'll probably go along the lines of some are probably dead, some are probably retired, because these are like from '97. So like nearly 30 years, no, 20 years ago almost, 18. So like I say, quite rare and quite hard to find these. I just picked them up because I thought, hey, it's something different. And that's extremely cool. And that does it. That's all of the stuff from the Fordenham car boot sale. Thank you very much for watching. I'll